Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Cook Stuff. So, this week I decided that I've been eating way too much in terms of meat and other things, so we're going to make something a little bit healthier this week. I bought a whole pile of vegetables, so we're going to have ourselves a nice vegetable stir fry this week. Anyway, let's take a look at the ingredients and see what we're working with.
Here are the ingredients for tonight's dish. I have so many vegetables, it'd actually be easier to just tell you what I have as I chop them up. Anyway, let's go ahead and get chopping. First, we're going to cut up all 4 of these peppers. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, that's all 4 peppers chopped up. Man, that took a long time. Let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the vegetables. Next, we're going to do this baby corn. Next, let's do some of this broccoli here. Finally, I'm going to go ahead and chop up these green onions. All right, that's our second bowl of vegetables. Let's go ahead and move on. So because I have so many vegetables, we're going to go ahead and use my stew pot to fry these up. First, I'm going to add in some canola oil. That should do. All right, let's turn on the heat and get this frying. All right, let's go ahead and dump stuff in. First, put in the peppers. Ah, listen to that. All right, so for seasoning, I'm going to use some tahini. This is a seasoning that is especially good for vegetables and fruit. I'm going to grind in some 3-color pepper. And finally, put in some of this brown sugar bourbon seasoning. Right. Next, put in our corn, broccoli, and green onion. Oof. And of course, some more seasoning. All right, let's get this stuff fried. While those vegetables are frying, I'm going to take these boiled potatoes, they're already pre-boiled, and we're just going to slice them into small, thin slices like this. Okay, that's enough of that. We can go ahead and put those to this container here. Right, we're going to put on some of this 3-color pepper. And a little bit of sea salt here. Okay, this is going to be our bed here. Let's go ahead and check on our vegetables here. All right, these vegetables have been in here for a while, and I think they might actually be ready to go over those potatoes. Let's go ahead and put these into a container and put some over the potatoes to try them out. All right, let's go ahead and heat these potatoes up. Need these a little bit warm before we put our vegetables on top of them, right? I put a liberal amount of our fried vegetables over top of these sliced boiled potatoes. Let's go ahead and try this out.
All right, moment of truth. I have here a large container with a bed of sliced boiled potatoes and a whole pile of fried vegetables on top. All right, so it smells really good, but of course, let's give it a try, see how it tastes. That's really good. Man, that's excellent. So it's got a lot of different textures to it. The peppers and the broccoli are a little crunchy. Of course, the boiled potatoes are softer and give it a different texture. See a piece of this broccoli here. Oh, that's nice. This is a beautiful flavor medley. I put in a lot of different seasonings for this, and it's come out nice and flavorful and still plenty crunchy. I didn't over fry everything. You see here, baby corn. I've always liked baby corn. So I salted and peppered the potatoes, but the rest of the vegetables, I didn't put anything in that was specifically salt, even though it might have had salt in it. So the idea behind this was that I wanted something that was tasty and filling, but also relatively healthy. I've been eating a lot of meat and carbohydrates and crap like that lately, and so I figured we'd go with something that was mostly vegetables with a little bit of carbs on the bottom in those boiled potatoes. But I have so many seasonings and spices that I figured I could flavor this to the point that it didn't matter if there wasn't a trace of meat in it, it would still be nice and tasty. I do enjoy my meat on this channel, but now and then making something a little healthy is actually kind of a nice change. So I put so many vegetables in this that if you wanted to do substitutions, you've pretty much got unlimited options. Add, subtract, or swap. It really doesn't matter. I liked putting this over the bed of boiled sliced potatoes, but you put this over lettuce or cabbage or whatever. Anyway, I have a ton of this left, which I'm going to finish up, and I have a crap load of vegetables that I already set back behind me, so I can have this again if I want to, although I'll need to buy some more boiled potatoes in order to make a new bed. But, as always, we appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in the next video.